Hello, everyone. My name is Lois Coon, and I'm a First Unity chaplain, and this is my husband, Jim, and he's also a First Unity chaplain. And we're honored to be here tonight to be with you. The music that he's playing is so different on a guitar. It's ethereal for me, and it's nice to spend a moment just letting that in. For as we know tonight, we're going to a deeper space, a space where we're joining together, a space where light and love and harmony come together inside us as individuals and inside the world. And this is a service put on by First Unity, a global ministry that takes these meditations that are so beautiful and puts them out into the world for everyone to appreciate and hear. And I can't think of any place I'd rather be than being here with you right now. And with Jim as the beautiful musician. And as we take a deep breath in now and hold. And release. And a deep breath in and hold. And release. And another deep breath in, deep breath into your lower belly and hold. And release. You know, this is a time of light, a time of the light within me greeting the light within you as we breathe together. So as we breathe in our breath and we close our outer eyes and look inside, to get a clearer vantage point to our real world, our inner world. We feel the depth of it. The breath alone brings that depth. Breath bringing our attention together with our breathing, going in and releasing. As we watch, breathing in, and we wait as we release. For we start to breathe this way as we pay attention inside, and we notice that there's no effort in breathing. There's only release. We breathe in and we watch and we wait as it releases. But this is a journey. And the journey has just begun. And maybe it's where we end, too. But we are on a journey, so let's pay attention to this next inhale And releasing into our throats. And we continue to breathe in with the inhale. And notice how it feels to have our necks come alive with attention as we place it there in our exhale. This inhale and exhale as we wait seems to gain its own power. I always notice that. For the inhale goes up the back of our necks into the very back of our heads, a place called the occipital lobe. This place, right here, the back, the very back of your head. And as you breathe in, and the energy goes up through your head, lightening your occipital lobe, filling your head at the very back. Yes, feel the breath and the light and the attention expanding there. This is the place of the primitive brain. Our instinctual drives that are here to keep us awake on the earth in a very basic way. We don't pay too much attention to it because it just operates on its own. And now we're awakening it with our breath and our light. For the breath feels so light as it fills up our head with our inhale, our watching, and our releasing in our exhale as the energy goes up through to the very top of our head now. Yes, in the top of our head. The very top of our head, the center of our entry into the divine world. This makes it easy to come into connection with that space as we breathe in, feeling it fill again, and we release. Coming from the back of our head, through both sides of our head, through the center, and tumbling down now into the executive function, our forehead. The place of our daily thinking, our place of our operating through much of our lives. And the forehead is a place that might need a little bit of space for you to breathe in. It's often overused at the temporal lobe, the top fleeting with the energy coming into the executive function and filling it out, filling it and calming it as it comes down, a bit like melting. Yes, melting down to your eyes. Feeling the eye sockets in your eyes. Feeling the behind your eyes as you look out. Stay behind your eyes as you look out with your closed eyes. So interesting to feel the whole of your eye. As you breathe in and you breathe out, your whole head, your eyes, your vision changes and you become aware of something new. You become aware of the bridge of your nose. For at the bridge of your nose, that's where the sixth chakra lives. So as we enliven that place of joy, that joy that life can give, that being in yourself can give. As you breathe in, as you breathe in, and you feel the aliveness. You feel the breath flooding through all these areas, holding your whole head now. And you go behind your eyes and focus and just tighten for a moment behind your eyes. Just a little squeeze. And as you do that, you look up inside through the very top of your fully awake this place, awakening at this place makes you so light. Feel the light. Feel the light. Feel it ring through you. And it's time now to breathe fully. Breathe fully into your inner self. Opening your eyes and opening your connection above your head. Filling your between the place behind your eyes, the little squeeze in the top of your head, the light above you. And now we feel that fullness. We just feel the fullness and look down into our bodies. We look down and see the black space of the unconscious place, the place we really haven't spent any of our attention and any of our time. We see the darkness beneath us. And we can feel the light coming down through our chests, through our necks and chests. This glowing light that fills the front of us and the back of us. Down into our waists. And now we breathe in, only this time we breathe in with a belly breath. Breathing in, pushing the belly all the way out, fully out in front of you, and releasing. Breathing in, filling your body and your belly out, and releasing. As you keep doing that for a moment or two, you need to know that this is the breath of life, that this is the place inside where the parasympathetic nervous system is housed. The nervous system that's calming. The nervous system that releases all tension and all stress. In this time of change, this time of confinement, it's nice to have a place like this where we breathe out, pushing our bellies out and releasing back in. It's nice to have a place like that to go to. Breathing out and breathing in. We know that the breath here, this autonomic nervous system that we never think about because we don't have to. We just do it. This place that we just live from is our basic source. For the moment, the very, very moment that we breathe in one more time and then breathe out, at some point we will leave through the top of our heads. And our breath will be with us somewhere else. in this light, this spirit place. And our body will be but a shell. So we are so much gratitude that we can actually know that breathing out through our bellies, this belly breath, breathing out, and releasing in is soothing and calming. But many people, many people forget this wisdom. So as we remind ourselves, by giving ourselves a little way of having our attention automatically shift down there, at the same time that we're breathing out now with our belly breath, filling our nostrils, going all the way down through our bodies, and we breathe out. We close our urinary tract. We tighten it. That's the first chakra beneath our bodies. It takes a moment to get used to tightening something and breathing in our belly breath at the same time. Something easily done once you get accustomed to it. And as you breathe in one more time, into your belly, holding that place in your first chakra, you start to feel energy filling your hips, filling, yes, the hips. Filling the hips all the way out. Tighten and release. Feeling your hips fill out. Feeling your waist thicken and your belly breath and your tight first chakra and your fullness of light starts to tumble down into your thighs. The light of this awakeness. The light of your attention. And it comes down through your knees. This light. And into your calves. And down into your feet as they touch on the floor beneath you. Now the standing here, sitting here with your feet on the floor, there's a standing as we sit, you know, because our feet are actually on the floor here. Our weight is on the chair, but our feet are on the floor. It does not matter whether the floor is beneath your feet, standing or sitting, or even if you were sitting on the floor, it could come through your legs and your buttocks. This grounding, touching the earth, is really you're sitting on the 10th chakra. One not much discussed, but there is a chakra of light between our feet, there it is, our feet and the earth. A place we connect with, no matter where we are, no matter what position. And as this light comes down through our belly breath and our tightened first chakra, through our legs, through our feet, on the 10th chakra beneath our feet, you can start to actually feel that energy beneath our feet. But as we know, energy never contains itself, as big and bright and clear and three-dimensionally around in our bodies and our legs and our feet as it is, as focused as we are. There's no way to contain it. It just has a life of its own, a fullness, a power, as we feel the centeredness of our ground and our touching. For nothing really alters or can alter us in this space. Our feet go through, we feel the second chakra, and there's a going through it, but it's a light. Actually, we're going into the earth with our energies. So that's the going through it. And as we go deep, deep, deep into the earth, we can feel this inhale from our belly breath. We go in, breathe in, tightening our first chakra for sure, and breathing down through our legs and our feet and our 10th chakra down into the earth. And on this next inhale, we breathe up from the center of the earth, coming back up. The energy goes through our legs, into our hips and our filling out our belly and our tightened first chakra, pushing our belly out. And as we release, now we go back down, down into the earth, down through our legs, down through our feet, down deep into the earth. And we breathe in one more time, up through the earth, into our feet, our legs, our first chakra, and our belly, with our belly breath, pushing our breath out. And we go back down as we release, down through our legs to the earth. feeling the energy of the earth as we come back up one more time. And we continue being aware of this cycle that we sit in right now, this cycle of power, this cycle of strength, this cycle of presence. For in fact, it is our presence that we're living in. We just got so much deeper, so much more alive than we might have ever known we could be. Tension with our first chakra and our ease and calmness. Tension and calmness. The tension that keeps us awake and the calmness that eases us. And we have the advantage of the peaceful breath, this place in our bodies of where the belly breath and the first chakra ignite our peace. And as we come up from there, we know that there's another place to go, because there is. We just go down one more time, down into the earth from our belly breath, and connect with the energy of the earth, bringing it back up through our legs. And this time we go beyond our legs, beyond our belly, up into our hearts. And we go back down into our belly breath. All the breath right now is coming through our belly. Breathing in. We go up into the heart, pulling our shoulders back and down. And we stick the center of our chest out. And we breathe back down into our bellies. We feel the tightness of our first chakra and our belly breath. Breathing up one more time, up into our hearts with our backs and our shoulders down and folded together and our hearts stuck out. And we go down into the earth to our belly breath, breathing in this time and releasing down into the earth all the way through our legs. And we go through our legs into the earth and we come up, breathing up to our bellies and opening our chest and our heart, releasing into our bellies, and then breathing up again into our heart and our chests. And we open our chest even more. We open to the fullness as we breathe in. It's a bit like a figure eight, you know. We breathe in through our bellies and down to the earth, up from our bellies to the first chakra and belly breath, another breath up into our hearts with our shoulders back and down and sticking our hearts out, and breathe back down into the belly. Take a moment to be there for a moment. Just feel the openness that you are creating in your heart, the fullness that you're creating in your soul with your body's help. For the energy field lives in your body. It lives and animates your body. Gets stuck in your body or released in your body. As you feel this breath cycling, breathing in your belly breath and breathing out. And as you feel this presence, and you're more easy with it as time goes by, the light gets brighter there because it's all the breath that you are, that breath of the light that you are going through you. And as you breathe this light up, wherever you are in your figure eight, do not rush, take your time and release when you're ready. As you go and you feel the breath going into your heart, coming up into your heart, you might want to start to release it to your belly, and then this time in your belly, pay attention to how you feel in your heart. Notice what you're feeling. Is there nothing happening there? Or do you feel more open? Is there a fullness starting to happen? For this breath is light and this light is breath. And remember, as we breathe into our belly this time, and we release, we breathe up into our hearts this time. And we feel the connection of the light as we let go of all these structures. We just let go. We only remember to breathe out our bellies with our belly breath. Breathing in and feeling the light filling your chest, feeling it filling all the dark spaces awakening once more. Awakening your inner self so that your arms start to feel the light in your hands. The darkness of your arms, the out of consciousness, out of awareness on the inside of your body. For this light is on the inside of your body. And it flows out your hands, the tips of your fingers. Feel it as you breathe in with your belly breath. Feel the aliveness of your legs. You can still even feel the 10th chakra in your heart as you breathe into your throat, filling you with light and breath. Breathing in and breathing out. You might want to bask in this light, this pleasure, this sense of divinity, this sense of your inner self. And as you go and you breathe in this time through your belly, and you feel the light spread through the bottom of you and through your heart. It goes in both directions now, and you let it come up into your throat, through the back of your body, through your back, through the spine as you breathe, filling you. Yes, now at the base of the occipital lobe, member back here, the very back of your head, going all the way through as you breathe. Take your time. There's no rush. When it's ready, though, you will feel the light going. Yep, all the way up to the top of your head and behind your forehead, filling your head and your temples. Feeling the depth of your head and behind your eyes. And remember, again, when you get there, to hold a little bit in the behind your eyes and look up inside your head to through the very top of your head. And seeing sometimes there the 7th and 8th and 9th chakras. As you let it go, through you. Yeah, up there. Okay, Guy, got it now. Yeah. So soothing up there because there's so much ease and it's so white. It's so full and bright. Surrounding all of us, all of you, all of me. When we go all the way up there and breathe, start to breathe from up there into our belly. But call the energy from up there and see a round ball of light. Forming way out through the top of your head, this round ball of bright light. And as you look at the world from the light up there, and you look down at your body, you also see light starting to spread like liquid. Sort of just melting. I don't know, like an ice cream cone. Melting, only warm. All the way around your body. The back, the front, the sides. You might start feeling even a little bigger. Let's see where we are. Take your time. Oh, there. Right now I'm about here. As the light goes down all around you and through you, at the very edges, around the bottom and all the way down around your legs and under your feet. So that you're standing on this, in this egg-like shape of light, and your body has almost gotten so big you can kind of feel it. And if that's difficult, just imagine it, because what you see is what you create, and it's really what you want. Because there's power in being in your body this way, this centeredness, this place of knowing, where you just know things. This is the opening. This is the presence that you are. And you might notice that we're all here like this. There's no difference. It doesn't matter if we're male or female, black or white, whatever color. This is what we are. This is what we are. Now as we remember, yes, we have to remember that we aren't always awake to the light, the presence that we are. We're not always awake to it. But the truth is that it's always there, waiting to be focused on, letting us know filling out our bodies and our hearts in a love that of the quietude, in a love that we long to remember sometimes when we want peace. And who doesn't want peace? It might be time now to come back from this space of bigness, though God knows why we would ever want to miss it. Thank goodness we can always go there by our breath and our attention. There is no loss. It's just an exchange, really. We can let go of the bigness that we are. We can come down into our bodies and feel our feet just touching this floor that you've got your feet on right now. And your body's touching the chair that you're sitting in. And with gratitude that you've given yourself, you can feel that gratitude if you bring it to mind in your heart, the gratefulness of these moments that you've given yourself to be here in this place. And I'm very grateful for any and all of the Reiki healers and people that are assisting today in doing this, assisting Jim and me, for we love being with you and seeing you in the presence that you really are, because I can feel you and you can feel me when you step into that light. We're all one. And we are super, super grateful. Namaste.
We greet you from the most innovative, most inspirational spiritual community in the world.
Please remember that we need your continued financial support more than ever. We practice prosperity principles and trust you will continue to give from your heart as you can.
Let's gather up all that energy.
You can text to give on your cell phone at 727-800-3493.
After texting our 10-digit number, you will receive a registration link. Click the link and enter your contact and payment information and tap process. After registration is complete, you will receive a verification text as well as a receipt via email. For future giving, simply send a text with the amount you wish to give and it will process automatically. If your credit card information changes, simply text EDIT to change your card on file. We are grateful to you beyond measure for your continued donations to keep our community thriving. Our